Hi, welcome to GOY. I'm Lish. In this episode, we're going to look at how to put a draft stopper over one of these exhaust fans or extractor fans. Basically, they're just a hole cut in your ceiling. All your hot air in winter gets pulled straight up there, and in summer, all the hot air that builds up in your roof space gets pulled into your house. So you've got to draft proof it. Now, basically, if you have a look inside there, you can really just see straight up into the roof space. We're going to put on a draft stopper. These are just a plastic cover that goes in your roof cavity. When you turn your extractor fan on, the air blows up and blows these flaps up. Then gravity takes hold when you turn the extractor fan off and they just fall back down. Now it's ideal for an exhaust fan like this. If you've got a Tastic fan in your bathroom, you can still use these, but you'll need another solution to go with it. You'll also need to make sure that you get an electrician in so that your fan and light turn on at the same time, because otherwise this thing will overheat. Now the draft stopper comes in 4 bits. It's available at most hardware shops, eco shops, online, and it's Australian made, so it's a pretty good little product. Now it just slots together like so, just jiggle them down, and then you've got to get the 2 little plastic bits to click in, like that. Then it's got the weighted flaps, and they just go in, click in there, click in there. They've also got these little rubber buffers that make it silent, so you don't get any rattling in the roof space. Now, that's just ready to go over the top of your extractor fan, and draft proofing is done. Let's go. Now, the first thing you want to do is get up into your ceiling space. Luckily, I'm pretty flexible, a body like a gymnast, so I can get into small spaces. Now when you're up here, it's actually fantastic. It's like another world of insulation and ducted heating and drafts. If you're at all worried about coming into your ceiling space, get someone to give you a hand, but with a bit of know-how, it's actually a totally doable job. Now the draft stopper can only be put over an extractor fan or an exhaust fan that vents directly into this ceiling space. Now we're up here, you want to be able to crawl along to where our extractor fan is. To do that, make sure you go along the beams of your roof. Don't go treading where you don't know what's underneath it, because it'll probably be the ceiling and you'll go straight through. And it's a pretty easy install from here on in. Let's go. Okay, so now we have arrived above the extractor fan. I can just feel the draft coming up through there. Look, to prove it's just a hole cut in the ceiling, it's a hole cut in your ceiling. Give it a bit of a clean around the outside just to make sure there's no real detritus that will be stuck in there. And I can really just see straight below. Now, push away all your insulation, take your draft stopper. You've got a nice little groove there for the electric cord to go through. Put it on. Then get someone downstairs, or go downstairs and check and see if it works. Okay, can you turn it on? Beautiful. Now, while you're up here, it's a good chance to have a look around at your insulation as well. This I can see is beautiful, really thick, good R-value insulation. You can see how it's been put on, put between all the beams. But here we've got halogen downlights. Now it is important that your insulation isn't over your halogen downlights. If it is, it's a real fire risk, and you've got to address that quickly. But here we have all the insulation away from the downlight, which is great, but that has created a problem of drafts as well, just like your extractor fan here. So watch the GOY episode on how to draft proof halogen lights, because it's a real problem. And look at this. What is that? What a load of rubbish. It's just sort of sitting there, trying to do something. I don't know what. Anyway, we'll get to the bottom of this. Thanks very much for watching this DIY episode. Have a look at a few other Green It Yourself videos. Download the shopping lists. Subscribe to the website. And happy DIY.